Hello and welcome back to our Bannerlord playthrough, and you can see here we are indeed helping a band of Sea Raiders to achieve victory against a wide variety of different vassals, hilariously enough. I'm not entirely sure what's even going on here, but thanks to the Forbury mod we can join this fight, because usually as a part of the base game you are not allowed to interfere in the affairs of these, various factions. So, for example, if, a bandit is fighting someone else, or shall we say, let's say that there's two warring factions against each other, you're not able to actually do anything with them. But thankfully, thanks to the mod, we are now able to do that, and we can side with the Sea Raiders, and that is exactly what I have done, which is amazing. So I'm really, really pleased about that. And otherwise, I actually need to get someone that has, that actually has some, oh, this might work. I was, oh, no, you know what? She needs to, This is a little bit tricky because I need someone that is a horse archer, because you can see here we have horse archers, and horse archers, well, I mean, we have 32 of them, We really do need to have some person that is really specialized in this, and both of them, I believe both of our companions are actually mounted, and, actually, you know what? Wait a minute. No, Epicrotea is not mounted, so wait a minute. She must be, because she's leading the cavalry. That's really weird. Okay, you know what? I'm going to unequip her from here, and we're going to equip her on there, and then hopefully she's just gonna... I mean, I don't really want to put her with the archers, but her riding skill is actually awful. She only has 70 riding, so I will probably unequip her horse, all things considered. And she has very few actual combat skills because she is primarily a roguery character, isn't she? I mean, it doesn't show roguery there on the list, but I think she is. Anyway, let's start. Bear in mind the Sea Raiders are only 12 or 13 in number, so we are going to have to achieve victory without their assistance. I mean, it's mostly going to be our effort that is going to give them the advantage here. And obviously, in the previous episode, if you saw that, you know exactly how much combat strength the Sea Raiders have, and hopefully we will be able to push that forward and make that absolutely skyrocket into the greater depths of space, or whatever, some faraway place, because that's going to be great. Anyway, let's see if I can do some damage. Nice. Oh, okay. I have no idea what kind of unit that is, but hopefully it's a high tier 1. I really have no clue. Ooh, that was some good damage right there. That was some good damage by that fellow. He did a good job. Okay, I did damage to the horse. Not exactly what I want. 1200 headshot. Nice. Can I do some damage more though? Oh, you see that guy? He literally went flying because of this hit. Oh, it's amazing. It really is. Okay, I'm going to have to tell my forces to charge in, because it seems like the Sea Raiders are literally just charging straight on in. I don't know why they would do this, but they are doing it, and this is a bad idea. This is a hugely bad idea for them, because now they are the ones that have been eliminated, and I didn't really want them to be eliminated, all things considered. Hopefully some of them have survived. I can only hope that some of them have actually survived in general, like, not actually dying and have just been knocked unconscious, because if that is indeed the case, then, well, if they're all dead, then no one is around to see or indeed experience the fact that we helped them. So I don't think they're going to be giving us any additional relation increases, or we're not really going to be able to increase their strength as a result, or something like that. I really have no idea what's going to happen in that case. So this is obviously one of the first times that we have even been able to assist a bandit party in the effort to protect them. And that's exactly what we're going to do, of course. We are indeed going to try and assist the Sea Raiders to become one of the most powerful bandit factions, and indeed maybe even the most powerful bandit, I mean, shall we say, let's just remove the word bandit from that, the most powerful faction in the game. And now, this is obviously stretching things a little bit, but on my wish list for features, you know what it is? I'm going to give you a few moments just to think about it. But generally, okay, this is the one thing that I think would be amazing to add to this mod. I don't know whether it's even possible, to be honest, because let's face it, in general, when you know, you take into account modding, if it's not available, if they don't give you the accessibility to it, you know, if the actual developers of the game do not give you the option, then obviously that's probably not doable. But I want to see the ability to destroy fiefs, and I'm talking about actually destroying them, removing them from the game altogether. Obviously, that is a big ask. I don't think a mod can actually do that at the moment. By all means, let me know if there is a mod that allows you to destroy fiefs, because if we can do that, it might be really, really cool. Because think about this. You are the leader of one of the most powerful bandit factions in the game. You no longer care for civilization. You want anarchy to reign across the entirety of Calradia. Well, what do? You absolutely destroy every single other piece of civilization in the world. So, for example, you destroy the Empire factions, you destroy Crusade, you destroy absolutely everything that you can get your hands on, and you try to maximize the amount of anarchic destruction that you cause. And in my opinion, that could be pretty fun. In my opinion, I think that's really cool. But obviously, that is, as I say, probably not possible. I don't think it is possible to actually destroy fiefs, but I could be wrong. I don't think you can, but you know, by all means, let me know if you can. Anyway, yeah, there's the strength of the Sea Raiders. Let's give away some prisoners while we have the opportunity to do so. Let's give away all of these. Wow, that's a lot of units right there. And we have now increased their strength to 10,000. Oh, I wish. I was about to say 10,000. No. It's 1,076. Yes, indeed. Okay, so. Yeah, I don't really want to do that. Let's get some lads. I'm gonna get... Actually, do I even have space for these guys, to be honest? I have 20 spaces, actually, so this is perfect. Let's do that. Sea Raider Warriors. Fantastic, thank you. Alright, so... what we're gonna do now is we're gonna... Oh, I really wanted to assist them, but it's way too late. Yeah, there's no way that I'm gonna be able to do that. Unfortunate. Oh, actually, wait a minute. I might be able to assist over here. Yes, indeed. Oh, he... you are grinding my gears right now, sir. Alright, so he is not the leader of his not the leader of his clan, I was going to say. Faction, clan, whatever. But now here's the thing. I would love to be able to add nearby bandits to my party, but unfortunately there aren't any, as you can see, so we're going to just have to do this the old-fashioned way, just go straight on in here. Now, I don't know whether you've noticed, but I am actually changing my composition. I'm changing what kinds of units I have available to me, because what I found recently is that I have way too many infantry. Because, of course, if I am indeed recruiting, converting, you know, doing whatever with Sea Raiders and various other bandit types, I am very much going to be lacking on the ranged part of my army. So my custom units, I have actually decided to level them up into the Bear Forest Archers, or whatever they're called, Bear Bandit Archers or something like that. Yeah, so hopefully that's going to result in some decent damage and some decent results as well, because if we are, you know, participating in a battle like this, then I would very much like to have some good ranged support, because anytime you can get some ranged support in this way, it's definitely going to make a huge difference. Because these guys right here, they're all having shields. It's going to be pretty difficult for, well, anyone to get by that unless they have support from infantry and archers, and the archers are going to do a fantastic job as it is. And you can see right here, yeah, everything seems to be going swimmingly. Let me get him. Ah, no, I missed. Oh, get him. Yes. Oh, we took out his horse, but not him. There we go. Now he's dead. Yeah, you know, as I say, thrown weapons, they're just so incredibly fun. They really are. And I think I actually did level up. I think my one-handed skill is now 275, so I will be able to take the final perk in that in just a second once we get out of here. And indeed, I think a bunch of people did say that the reason why we sometimes hear the shield sound, you know, the shield blocking sound, and we don't get a kill, is because the javelin does indeed penetrate the shield, but because of course the body is not, you know, is not, you know, covering the entirety of the other side, because of course some shields are round and some shields extend further than the actual body. I am hitting the edge of the shield, and that's actually a very good point, so thank you very much for clarifying that, because of course I was a bit perplexed by that, to be honest. Anyway, there we are, a nice victory for us, good renown too. And who would have expected, this is also one of the reasons why I think that the Forbury mod is absolutely amazing, because who would have expected to be in a situation where you think to yourself, oh, look at this, I'm not part of a faction, you know, I'm not part of a faction, but yet I am still very much able to be, well, should we say viable? I have viability in the game at the moment. And you don't really expect that usually, you know, because when you are not in a faction, so for example, when you're not a vassal, when you're not a mercenary, when you're not the leader of your own faction in general, you usually think to yourself, well, this is not, you know, this is very much standard and everything. But like, when you join that, you gain so much. But with the Forbury mod, it feels to me like it's not actually a deficit, you know, because you can gain good amounts of renown. You can gain a relatively large army, and you're able to eliminate these enemies without the support of any other vassals. And you know what? I could probably take something right now. If I wanted to, I could literally go and I could try and besiege something. And I could create my own bandit kingdom. I probably would be able to do that. Should I try? Do you think I should try? I mean, maybe it would be an idea, you know? Maybe that would be kind of fun. But that's the thing. At the moment, do I want to do that? That's the thing. Do I want to do that? Because if I go ahead and do that, it is going to mean that I am going to divert my attention away from increasing the Sea Raider's strength. And as a result, we are then going to start having our very own vassals and our very own patrols and caravans and things like that. And if you think about how that's going to work, then it might not be that good, because we're going to have people attacking the Sea Raiders, and the Sea Raiders are going to be attacking the caravans. And so I'm thinking maybe I do need to find a mod that is going to allow me to destroy fiefs, because if I don't do it that way, then I'm consistently going to have a conflict of two separate worlds, if you know what I mean. So I'm going to literally have a case of, well, what am I supposed to do about this? You know, what am I supposed to do about these bands of Sea Raiders being eliminated by this vassal and vice versa? It's kind of a bit of a weird thing. Anyway, someone mentioned, boom, this hardwood right here. This is the main reason why I'm having difficulties with my weight. Someone mentioned that, so thank you so much, because I literally thought to myself, what's going on here? But yeah, this is the reason. Well spotted, because I would not have spotted this, so that's really, really good. Now, you may be wondering, well, why did you just leave? Well, why'd you just leave, you idiots? You know, that's what you're saying to me, of course. And we're going to go into the smithy. That's the reason why I'm not doing anything about that, because what we want to do is I want to level up my smithing skill. There we go. Look at my smithing skill go right now. Crazy, crazy amounts of smithing skill. And we're just going to smelt a bunch of things. I'm just going to try and get as many new parts as I possibly can. And obviously I have a mod installed that gives me unlimited stamina, because I personally don't really care for the stamina system in the smithing base game. I think that it is... I don't really want to go on about it, to be honest, but generally it is, in my opinion, a very clunky system, and definitely something that it pretty much just punishes you, in my opinion. I think it punishes the player for wanting to do something extracurricular, with the exception of, you know, normal battling and taking of territory and stuff like that. So, for example, if you want to be a smith, You know, if you want to role play an actual blacksmith and create weapons and sell them and things like that, and, you know, literally just get right into the role, it punishes you directly for that. And in my opinion, that is not how it should be. I don't think you should get punished for doing a part of the game that should be fun. And in my opinion, a stamina system is not fun. I understand. I'm sure there are some people that are going to say, you know what, yeah, that's not actually the case. You know, you're probably going to disagree. And that's absolutely fine. You can, of course, disagree if you want to. Anyway, we have some perks here to spend. +1 town loyalty per day, troops in your fort. Oh, I don't really care about loyalty, actually, so I'm going to go for authority. Town garrison is 20% more effective. I mean, obviously, we're not the governor, so that doesn't really make any difference for me. Also, tactics. 25% more damage to defender siege engines. That's an engineer thing. Double damage to siege defender personnel with a 25% chance. I'm going to go for make them pay, I think. That sounds good. Alright, so we're going to go for efficient charcoal maker, we're going to go for steel maker and steel maker 2 in the smithing tree, and I'm going to be probably increasing my tactics skill once more, and I think that's probably going to be it. And then I'm going to increase my... Should I increase my control, or should I increase something else? I have nothing, I have absolutely nothing in intelligence. Is this bad? It's just like real life, you know. I have 2 intelligence in real life as well. Yes, indeed. Okay, so I'm just going to spec into control. Why not? I think that sounds kind of fun because then I can get even more thrown weapon proficiency. I mean, do I even need that? Not really, but I'm going to go for it nevertheless because I think it's fun. All right. So we have now increased that, and I can... Can I smelt some more stuff? I think I have actually done most of it, actually. Yeah, there's only a very few amounts of parts that I don't have unlocked from all the weapons. The main reason why I'm doing this, by the way, is to get rid of the hardwood, of course. If I get rid of the hardwood, then obviously this makes everything much, much easier. So I'm just going to sell a little bit of it, and then we're going to buy some horses after I sell a bunch of other stuff. So we're just going to sell all this, and we're probably... I don't know whether to literally just smelt all the weapons, because the... I mean, let me actually just take a quick look. These things right here, are they... No, they're not that heavy. They're not that heavy, so I don't think that's too bad. So if I do go into the smithy and I smelt all this stuff, that's actually not too bad. So let me actually just do a little bit more of this. There we go. Fantastic. And then we're just going to literally smelt everything. So I'm just going to spam... Can I hold shift? No, I can't hold shift. If I could hold shift and literally do 5 at a time, this would be so much easier, but obviously that is not working. But this is actually going to enable us to get rid of a lot of stuff, and it's also going to give us a massive amount of resources too. So if you think about it, if I do end up making my very own weapon at some point, which I think would be kind of fun, then we're going to have way too much stuff and we won't know what to do with it, which is obviously a good problem to have, in my opinion. So we're just going to do this. There we go. Kind of wish I had that other smithing mod that I had a while ago that basically made it possible for me to create charcoal in lots of 10. I thought that was really, really useful, because then I don't have to click as much, you know? It's a really, really nice thing. Alright, so I finally did it. I finally smelted absolutely every single thing in our inventory, and I have also refined a whole bunch of it into Thamaskene steel. As you can see right here, we have 41 of it. Obviously, I can do even more if I want to, because we can create wrought iron from crude iron, then wrought iron into iron, then iron into steel, and steel into fine steel, and then fine steel into Thamaskene steel. So if we want to, we can go through the hurdles of creating an extremely high tier weapon, and indeed I think I might try to do that a little bit later on, but as it stands right now I don't really see a point in it, because we really do not have any focus points in smithing as it is, and it is going to take me a little bit of extra time to be able to gain those focus points, because obviously I'm not going to have the focus points until I level up. And oh no, Sea Raiders, you're running into the wrong place. Oh, they're gonna get caught, aren't they? I really wanted to assist them, but there was such a massive army nearby. Highly unlikely I'd be able to assist them at that point. Oh well, never mind. Okay, so, whoa, we actually have 220 combat strength? How do we have 220 combat strength? I have no idea. We are literally only using bandit units and my own My Little Warband units. I wouldn't say that they're super strong, by the way. I would say that they're pretty good, but I wouldn't say that they are exceptionally amazing or anything like that. So that's kind of... I mean, I would say that they're good, don't get me wrong, but they basically have the same stats. I mean, the Bear Bandit Archers have the same stats as Forest Bandits, and they are only tier 4. You know, they're not tier 5 or anything like that. They are only tier 4, so they're not exceptional in that regard. So I'm not sure what more we can do really to make things somewhat tricky, but I guess maybe I don't know. Maybe I could just... you know what? I think I'm going to create a bandit kingdom. I think I will try to create a bandit kingdom because I think that's probably the next best step. But I'm not entirely sure how to really go about that because, as I say, there's just a huge, shall we say, dichotomy between the two playstyles. Because on the one hand, we are a bandit, an outlaw with, well, very few morals and fewer allies, and, you know, the best thing that we can do is infiltrate towns and try to maximize our profit every single day. That's basically what we're all about. But if we create our own kingdom, then we all of a sudden start having difficulties with balancing the two lives, you know what I mean? So, you know, on the one hand, we want to try and help the Sea Raiders as much as we possibly can. On the other hand, my vassals and various other people are going to attack them. And that's obviously a bit of a problem. That's the reason why I wanted a solution to that by being able to destroy... Actually, wait a minute. Is there a way to actually... Oh, no, wait. There is a way to pillage them, isn't there? I believe there is a way to pillage fiefs when you have besieged them and indeed successfully captured the place. So you don't have to show mercy, technically. You don't have to show mercy, so you can literally do something else. I just have never looked at that particular option, because generally you want to try and foster good relations with the other vassals in the game. Because if you do that, then you have a much greater chance of being able to persuade them, or barter with them, or any number of other things. But as it stands, I think maybe that would be something to think about. Yeah, I think we might even be able to take one of these things, to be honest. I think we might be able to. Okay, I'm going to move back to the hideout. I'm not entirely sure why there are no hideouts nearer to where we currently are, but, you know, that's not anything I can really help. You know, that's not my... It's not really under my control. No, 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 no. Ooh, that was super close. Okay, yeah, let's be careful. Let's be careful. We really do not want to get engaged upon by that 1,000 strength army, or shall we say 1,000 unit army. That would be very, very, very bad. Okay, let's go into the hideout real quick. Okay, so now, give away some prisoners. Let's just give away all these. I do need to sell the rest as well. There we go. Now they have almost 1,400. Yes, 1,400. That's pretty crazy. Okay. So I don't think I really need to do anything else right here. And we are doing very nicely in terms of our own army as well. Oh yeah, that's also something that I forgot to do. We need to remove a Cadria's horse, and we need to lock it so that she is on foot, because she has a very low riding skill as it is. So it makes no sense. Okay, look at this. There's a massive Sea Raider party running around right there. That's looking pretty nice, but they can get picked off very quickly. Mountain Bandits, look at that. They have 90 in their party at the moment. Obviously, I don't really want to deal damage to any of the bandits at the moment. The only people that I want to deal damage to are looters. So if I do see any looters, then of course I will attack them. But apart from that, I will probably leave them alone for the most part. Okay, so... let us go in here. Let's do a little bit of a scam. I'd like to try and infiltrate. Okay, I'm going to need to do something about this. Age 10. Yes, okay. Let's do something about this. No, not the height. What? There we go. That's a little bit better. 21. Sounds good. And how's the other person? Age 9. Okay, yeah, gonna have to do something about that too. Thank you very much. There we go. Age 21. Fantastic. Okay, so let's do a forced tribute for the most part. And then I will move in after this, and we will attempt to do some damage to them. And we will we'll try to make an alliance. Oh, this is weird. This is really weird that we're doing this in the daytime. Usually we do this in the nighttime, the shady business time. You know what I mean? All right, wait a minute. Ah, here we go. They're on horses? No, they're not. That was weird. Oh, they're mercenary cavalry. That's the reason why they have a horse icon. Nice headshot. Nice headshot. That's actually not a headshot, but a neck shot. Oh, that was good enough. Oh, I love the way that the damage modeling is done in this game as well, because you can very clearly see the knife embedded where you've hit them. I mean, look at that. Ouch. Ooh, oh, don't look. Oh, don't look at that. Oh, that's grisly. Okay, we don't want to do that. Thank you. Okay, so yes, otherwise there we go. 2,000 gold. We gain some good stuff right there, and we can we need to get, wait a minute. Juthis. Okay, so this one needs weapons, but I don't really care about her at all. We're gonna go in and actually take her territory away. So the clearing is where we need to go. And then we will attempt to take that away. Oh no. They start me outside the town. Okay, you know, personally I really like Empire towns. I don't know about you, but Empire towns are really, really nice because they generally seem to be very open, very easy to navigate, and generally are, I don't know, they just seem a little bit more, I don't know how to say it really. It's, they're just a little bit nicer looking, I guess you could say, as well. Anyway, let's just talk. Let's Juthis? Wait a minute. Is that not the person? Oh, there are two clearing. Oh no, that's the waterfront. No, there we go. We need to go to the clearing. Hello there. Whoops. Did not mean to go that fast, that's for sure. Okay, yes, there we go. Okay, they take orders from the one that we want to attack. So let's do this. Ow. Are you serious? Get out of here. Okay, that guy's running away. Nice hit. Nice. Alright. And that is all she wrote. Very much. Okay, there we are. Okay, fantastic. So, now let's have a look. Yeah, so she is still the owner of that, weirdly enough. I'm not entirely sure why, because I didn't actually... I didn't press tab or anything like that, so it should be that she is not the owner of that anymore, but apparently she is. Okay, that's a bit strange. But we did get some relation with... Oh, did I actually cancel the thing that I wanted to do? Oh, well, never mind. I guess I'll do the grand heist. That's a lot of money right there. So I'm going to say, no, I'm good, because we're going to do this solo once again. We are going to go for a 1 versus many situation, or technically a 4 versus many, because I think they do give me a base amount of units to start with. Yes, indeed. Look at that.
Your skull!
Oh, those guys have shields. Those guys have shields. I can't believe it. That's not very good. That is not very good for me. Okay, wait a minute. Oh, I just need to kill this guy. I need to kill the guy without the shield first because he seems to have a pretty high one-handed weapon proficiency. There we go. Okay, we've eliminated him. I think they're all the same to be... No. He was an Imperial Caravan Master. These guys are just regular guards. So they're not going to be too difficult for us to eliminate. I don't have any more throwing weapons, by the way. I was extremely inaccurate with my headshots. So this is making things much more difficult than it has to be. There we go. Nice hit. I can't believe I destroyed this guy's shield. That's kind of impressive, but there you go. We actually achieved victory. Whew, that was close. That was way too close. Much, much closer than I would have liked, but we now get to take all the money. Oh yes, look at that. 16,000 right there. Very good. Alright, so let's have a look. What else do we want to do? Oh, we can do the gang trial now. That's actually hilarious. Okay, we'll do the gang trial. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to do that just yet because I'm at 36% HP. I'd like to be able to restore myself. And we're going to do it now. So here we go. I'm at 95%. Let's do it. I'm going to let my opponent decide because we have found out now that they do not always pick them all, which is obviously nice. And let's let our opponent decide and see what we get. Okay, so please don't give me them all. Okay, you didn't give me them all. You gave me the axe and the shield. Okay, this is going to be a hard one. They're usually very good at using this. Oh, yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about.
I'm taking you down!
Ooh, okay, that was really, really close. I mean, generally I was able to do more damage to her than she was able to do to me, so I was able to destroy her shield before she was able to destroy mine. Obviously, that gives you an amazing advantage. I mean, especially in my case, I'm really bad at blocking usually, without a shield, that is. And yeah, so if I had lost my shield in that particular situation, I probably would have had to either kite, you know, so just run away in a sort of tactical fashion, or I would have just had to be really, really lucky. Anyway, relation is important. That is what we're going to do. We're going to have a nice little alliance going on here with her. We can also arrange a plot as well if we want to. I'm thinking we might... I don't know what this actually does. We only have 10 villainy points, but I'd like to try it out. Wouldn't you like to try it out? I don't think we've done this before, so I think I would like to do it. But I am currently at a pretty low HP level, and I'm not entirely sure if we need more HP. So yeah, anyway, I've been receiving some ransom offers right here, and I've basically just been accepting them because they give me a pretty significant amount of money, and I'm pretty happy to do that, so don't really mind. And otherwise, we are now back to full. So let's see what we can do here. Let's arrange a plot. We now have 15 villainy points. Let's do this. You could hire some agents to help you with your scheme. So far, things seem to go well. Okay, your plot was a success. Town inhabitants become aggressive and show their discontent against the current owner. Some of them are joining the militia. On your way to the gate, you come across a small mob of angry people. Well-armed guards are coming to definitely stop them. Join the riot. Let's join the riot. Let's see what happens. Oh, this is cool. Okay, this is actually really cool. Unfortunately, they are equipped with throwing weapons. And shields. Oh, nice hits. Gotta say, I actually got some really nice accuracy right there at the start. Soldier 010. Okay, I'm not entirely sure. That's not intended. That is not intended. I think that is in general a that is definitely a bug. I think they meant to definitely name them something, but yeah. Anyway, that was a decent victory for us right there. I actually have no idea what this is going to do, which is obviously part of the excitement. So let's have a look. The few left thanked you for your help and rewarded you. The words about this fight spread among the population. Now it is really time to leave this place. Okay, so we left, but what did that actually do? What did that actually do? I have no no idea. Oh, the loyalty. Look at that. Look at the loyalty. It just completely went down. I don't think that's how it's supposed to be, obviously, because Epicrotea natively is an empire town, and usually they have a very good loyalty rating, because obviously if you are the, you know, the lord of the town and your empire culture, you shouldn't have any difficulties whatsoever. But they are indeed having some problems now, so that is really cool in my opinion. That really makes a huge difference, and it's going to make a huge difference to our criminal criminal activities, hopefully. But yeah, there you go. That's looking pretty nice, I gotta say. That's looking pretty nice. And there's going to be, so that's, you know what? That is actually something we could do. We could do that. That might be something that could be kind of fun to do, where we could basically cause huge amounts of rebellions to happen across the entirety of Calradia. I think that might be kind of fun. But then again, I don't know. I mean, I kind of said a while ago that my overall goal would be to create a bandit kingdom. But then, well, if you think about it a little bit more in depth, it's very difficult to do that in general, because then you're going to have, again, what I've already mentioned in the episode so far. So it's a little bit tricky, I'm not entirely sure what to do. So if you have any ideas, by the way, or if there are any mods that actually do enable the ability to completely, you know, remove a thief from play, then by all means let me know, because that could be very, very useful. Anyway, I'm going to be trading a bunch of troops for villainy. And there we go, we've got 20 villainy points now, and they have 1400 strength, which is very nice to see. Alright, I think that's probably going to be it for this episode, and next time, well, we're still at war against everyone, but it seems like most people are ignoring us at the moment. So what I'm going to do is I will attempt to find a mod myself that enables the destruction of fiefs, if I do not find otherwise a way to do it in the game already, because I think that there are 3 options usually when you capture a thief, and one of them is show mercy, and the other 2 I can't remember what they actually do. As far as I'm aware, they just reduce the morale and some various other things of the population of the town, and I don't know whether that really makes any difference, to be honest, overall. You know, I mean, generally, yeah, sure, it definitely reduces relation and loyalty and probably security and various other things like that. But does that actually make a difference in the grand scheme of things? Probably not so much. So I'm looking for something that generally removes a town or a castle from the game entirely, and that's it. Because then that's what we could do. We could basically make it so that we could increase the strength of every single bandit faction across Calradia and slowly eliminate all of the factions as time goes on. That might be kind of fun to do. But let me know what you think. Anyway, I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.